Hi everyone, I'm your host today, Tom Reber, on Around Town with Tom, and we have a legendary, amazing guest, Walt Boney with Lender's First Choice. Welcome to the show.
Hey, good to see you, Tom.
I mean, we've done a lot of business together. I've been in the mortgage business for a long time, and you've been in the appraisal business even longer.
40 years.
40-year anniversary this year. Holy cow.
Yeah.
When I have dealt with appraisers, they have all the answers to the quiz. And, you know, tell me how you got started in that and where we're going.
Well, when I graduated from college, I needed a job.
Oh, yeah. Don't we all?
So we just, I was actually thinking about being a mortgage banker or an appraiser.
Yeah.
And my first interview, I got a job. So it started out when I was, my sister, she went to Troy.
Yeah.
And she made it about 1 year, and when she came back, my dad said, you need to go take a real estate class.
Nice. Smart.
And so, right about a week before she went to take the class, my dad goes, I don't want her driving to Jacksonville by herself. You go take it with her.
You're going to do it too.
I was only 16.
Hello.
So I took the class, but you had to be 18 to take the state exam.
Yeah.
So I took the state exam my senior year in college
Wow.
during Christmas break. And back then, appraising was one of the 8 functions of real estate.
Yes.
So what terms the broker-salesman relationship.
Yes.
So I was ready to go. That's how I got the job appraising.
Wow. I like to say appraisal is a combination of art and data to come up with a valuation. Since you've been in appraising business basically since the beginning, it seems like, but it's amazing the experience and knowledge you have. Now, you started in Gainesville, correct?
Yep.
And you worked your way over to Jacksonville, to the metropolis of Jacksonville.
There you go.
And tell us what let's just kind of use a baseline of the 90s. How things evolved since the 90s?
Well, in the appraisal industry, a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, back in the day, we started out with the old dot metrics printers. And
Yes, sir.
we went to the courthouse to verify our data.
Yep.
And now everything's right here on the internet.
Fingertips.
And we had, you know, now we couldn't even do an appraisal if the internet went down.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because our software's tied to it. So, I mean, it's really evolved.
Wow.
Data's a lot more readily available. Information's more readily available.
Yeah.
And so the accuracy has got a lot better because we have more information.
What's so you know, obviously you have the velocity of AI that's come in and helped gather data and information to be used. You know, the fundamentals are still the same though, I believe.
Exactly.
I have a saying that I like to say, people, process, technology, in that order brings synergy. It always starts with the person at the top, and you have the processes that are supported, and the technology takes and increases the velocity, reduces the friction to bring more sparkle to the ability of the actual appraiser.
Yes.
And I think that's what I see from my chair. It makes the appraiser more effective, more efficient, have more information at their fingertips to bring us into 2026 and beyond. And for me in the finance business, income, asset, credit, and then the magic is the collateral, you know, which is where you come in.
The collateral side of the credit is always important.
Yeah, I'm right. What are some of the unique properties you've appraised over your career?
Well, I mean, conservation subdivisions.
Wow.
I had a big case up in Savannah last year, you know, which is on the commercial side, and I just got through doing an appraisal, you know, upwards of $20 million on the Ponte Vedra, so you can see.
Wide variety.
Yeah.
Well, having the experience and background to be able to handle that type of wide variety is what makes you Lender's First Choice so awesome. You're actually an appraisal management company as well. Tell us more about that.
Well, about 6 years ago, one of my clients came up to me and she says, well, I really don't like the our AMC.
Yeah.
I don't like AMCs.
Right.
Why don't you open an AMC?
Right.
And so I go and engage a local real estate attorney, and it came back favorably. And then I engaged what I call a Washington, D.C. attorney that represent a plethora of banks and understand the lending environment and the regulatory environment.
Right.
And that came back favorably. So I remember going home and I told my wife, I said, I'm going to open up an appraisal manager. She's like, why are you going to do that? You're working enough already. I said, because I can.
Yes, you can.
And so,
wow.
Well, anyways, the girl who, Lisa Wiley, who was her COO, who talked me into doing it.
What a great lady, too, Lisa Wiley is.
I came to her shortly after I opened,
Yeah.
and I
Wow.
said, this is your vision too. So
Wow.
let's do it together.
So do y'all specialize in just the Southeast, or y'all are all 50 states?
Well, we are not in all 50 states. We go as far west as Utah.
Oh, wow.
And Colorado and
Yeah.
Texas and up into Virginia,
Yeah.
Maryland.
Nice.
Yeah. And so we're gradually filling in the spots.
I like it. Well,
Yeah.
you know, unfortunately or fortunately, AMCs are here to stay. Remember when they kind of came around? I'm glad you were on because you have the game. A lot of these folks that own AMCs don't have your skill and ability. That's what makes you so awesome, is you have the actual knowledge, experience, and ability to do the job from the ground level to the high level.
Right.
A lot of these AMCs don't have that.
And we've I brought in some really good talent. Really good talent.
Okay, good.
We just brought in a commercial guy. We're expanding the commercial now with the AMC, and you know, he wrote all the policies and procedures for a bank.
Wow.
So, you know, he's an MAI commercial appraiser,
Good.
very good, and several of the guys that I trained appraising are on that staff too, doing the reviews. So, it's you know, it's a good niche. I mean, we have a very strong company. Just I'm at the top, but it's all about my employees.
You're darn right. You're only as good as your employees.
Yeah, my employees are awesome.
Well, Walt, I've been in this market a long time. You're highly regarded, and now you're in like basically 30 states, which is incredible. Well, thank you for being on the show today. I really appreciate you coming on and sharing a lot about what Lender First Choice is all about, and of course, the guy that runs the company. So thank you for being a part of the show.
Thank you, Tom. I appreciate
Awesome.
it.
Guys, if you'd like to learn a lot more about Lender's First Choice and Walt Boney, go to dailynewsnetwork.com and check them out. Thank you all. Cheers.